Sorry about that. I just want to make sure it's in the right orientation. So I deleted that first, ended that first one and deleted it. Now we're ready. There we go. So these are the 4 cards we're going to be making tonight for Coffee and Cards. I tried not to do all Christmas. I threw in a birthday one. But, okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way. This is the first one we're going to start with. For it, I use the In the Pines stamp set. And I use the stitched rectangles to cut the shape out. So, starting in December, I'll go ahead and give you a little update. Because of COVID and stuff, and my husband, I choose not to do in-person classes right now because he has a compromised immune system. So I have chosen, so I've been doing Coffee and Cards, still doing them online. So I decided, I decided starting in December, I'm going to change it up a little bit. So right now, if you place a $25 order and you want these kits, you just email me and tell me it has to be $25 using this host code before tax and shipping. Okay, so I'm changing that up starting in December. It's still $25, but so let me see. Okay, so once we're done, so let me go. I'll show you after we're done with our projects. But it's gonna be. This one's just a little bit off, and I'm gonna cut it off just to make it better for me. That'll drive me crazy. Anyway, so it'll be $25 a month still, but next month we're gonna start. You're gonna get a stamp set and the kits for that $25. So you would email me, say, hey, I want that stamp set, I want in, and I would, we're using Season's Greetings. It comes from that pine set. Okay. You would just email me and say, hey, I want in. I would send you a PayPal or a Square invoice, whichever one you prefer. And I would, you'll get this. So in December, we're doing Way to Goats. So you would get the stamp set Way to Goat. You'd get the card kits and everything is included. Tax, shipping, everything is included for the, everything is included for the $25. Okay. So every month the Coffee and Cards would be between $25 and $30. Just depending on, which stamp set I choose. But this way people can just pay $25. You end up with a stamp set. You get the card kits. You get to make 2. You get enough stuff to make 2 of all 4 cards. And when I'm done showing you how to put these cards together, I will show you the cards we're making for December and everything. Okay. So I changed, you can see I changed the paper to the Mossy Meadow. I just changed them up so they're a little bit different. That's that one. So next up, we're going to do our snowman. Sorry. I have them out of order. Believe that. Okay. That goes with that one. Okay. Nope. I don't need the circles. Okay. This one has a little bit of die cutting we're going to do. Let me find my kit. There it is. Well, I guess I already did the die cutting except for the snowman, which is fine. So, okay. So this card uses the Snow Wonder bundle. Yeah, as soon as I find my framelits. So you get the framelits and the stamp set and you save 10%. Okay, so next is, okay, so we're gonna, okay, so I'm taking the Real Red and I'm gonna put just leave a little bit of a border on each one of these designer series papers. There's a PDF that goes with this and I will put it on the Facebook group, in this Facebook group when we're done. Okay, and then, yeah, so it goes like this. Okay, so we're going to get the Memento black ink. We'll start with our sentiment: Christmas wishes and joyful greetings. And this is the label, comes from those framelits. It's right here. I didn't realize I'd already cut one out, so that's great. Okay. So next up, we are going to ink up our snowman. I have adhesive on my finger and it keeps sticking to everything. Oh, that's not very good. Let's try again. This time, I'm going to bring in my foam mat. This is for the Stamparatus, but it works great. Okay, get lots of ink on there. That might be the problem, is this one is not got very inky. Let's get a different black one. I love Memento black. I think I have like 4 of these. I use it all the time. That's how come that one's not inked, because I forget to ink them. I'm like, I'm gonna ink that, and then I don't. Okay, I'm grabbing my Big Shot. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. Grab my snowman framelit. Oh, might need to move that, huh? So we're gonna line up the framelit. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, and then we're gonna run him through. Just like that. Okay. I'm just gonna sit that out of the way for now. Okay. Oh. Okay. So then we're gonna bring in our light old olive, our light smoky slate, and our light real red. Okay. I'm gonna start with the red, and I'm gonna color the 3 little berries, and then I'm gonna color his scarf. Okay. There's really not a lot of coloring on this card, so you could easily make a bunch of these. That's what I'm doing over Thanksgiving break, is working on my Christmas cards. I'd like to get them out to everyone around the 1st of December. So this is the light smoky slate, and all I'm doing is coloring the hat. And I forgot the pumpkin pie. So we're gonna pull out, bear with me, I have something in front of my blends. Okay, this is the light pumpkin pie. We just need it for his nose. Okay, there's that. So we're gonna bring the card in. We're gonna attach the card front to the card base. I think I need more snail or seal. Okay, so then you could pop these up if you wanted. I tend to just go flat. I'm gonna pop this saying up though. Just like this. Sometimes having nails are great, and then other times not so much. I love my nails, but it gets in the way sometimes from doing the dimensionals. Okay, so we're gonna put the greeting right there, and that's our second card. Okay, so next up is our moose, and so we're using actually a couple stamp sets for this one. We're using Merry Moose for our outline of the moose, and then we're using the birch, and he is going to So let me grab that adhesive, this bag. So we're gonna start with the crumb cake part. What did I do with the bird? Oh, I'm losing my mind over here. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is ink up this birch ink pad or stamp set with the crumb cake ink pad. And you can do this either way. I find it easier to lay the stamp set down, leave it laying, put this where I want it, and then take this is the small grid paper for the Stamparatus, and I like it for little projects like this. And this is our paper, a grid paper they sent us for on stage at home, and so I like that color as my background when I'm filming and stuff, so that's why I have that. Okay, so let's fold up my card base. Okay, so we're gonna attach our crumb cake that we just stamped the birch background stamp on. You can get the background stamps in wood mount. I just prefer them in clear, and I already have the big block anyways. So this is our 3x4 designer series paper. It's going to go right in the middle. Then we cut a 2 1/4 inch circle. I'm going to put that up toward the top. Next is our mousse. So I'm using Early Espresso ink. And we're just going to ink him up, stamp him. Perfect. And then we're going to line him up with our mousse punch. Just like that. Okay. So we're going to put him down toward the bottom of the circle, just like that. Next is the greeting, and I just put the ink away. Okay, so we're using, the greeting says Merry Christmas, and so we're just going to stamp it, and then we bring in our paper snips, just like this, and I just cut it at an angle. It's really easy. It might be out. It's really easy. Like I said, this card is another one that would be really easy to sit down and make a whole bunch of Christmas cards this weekend, or over Thanksgiving if you're like me. Okay, so next up is our last card, and this one is our owl. So we're using the Have a Hoot. We're going to use this one. It's the owl, and we've got the spider coming down from it, but I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that. Okay, so let's start with everything out of the bag. Ugh, my little heart didn't want to come out. Okay, so card base. Okay, so I already did some of the, okay, so this is a way to save paper. I needed a scallop circle for the back of my card, so I just took it out of the middle, and nobody is ever going to know. I'm going to grab my seal, because I'm going to put this layer directly over top, and nobody will ever know that that is there, because now we're going to put this on our card front, just like that. Perfect. Okay, so I need the Memento black ink. We're going to ink up our little owl, and we're going to stamp him in our stitch circle, just like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a second. We're going to bring in the Memento ink and our happy birthday. Oh, I did the same thing on this. I just cut a piece and then cut it with a pair of scissors and slanted it. You could actually use the leftover piece from your mousse card. just like that. Okay, so next up we're going to do magenta, and I need the crumb cake. So we're using the dark crumb cake for our tree, and I just take the big end and just color the tree in real quick. And I wanted a pink owl, so we're going to use the Magenta Madness to color our owl. Okay. Let me finish up with the tree. Okay. So there's that. Then we're going to use the Magenta Madness and we're going to color our owl. I'm going to go ahead and tell you ahead of time, probably don't use the blends the right way, but I use them this way and it works and everything comes out perfect. For me, it's perfect, so I'm okay with it. And then I'm going to go to the brush end and do a little bit of shade, just shade it in, just like that. Okay, so we're going to attach our stitch circle to our scalloped. Oh, wait. And then we're going to add that to the front of our card. And because we don't want the spider in our card, I punched this heart. It comes from the Dog Builder Punch. And there you go. There you have it. So these are our cards this month that we just did. We just got put together. Okay. So, oh, hold on. There's the other one. Okay. So that was tonight's projects. So let me show you next month. Oh, yep. There. I have to figure out where I put it. Okay. So next month, if you order, you send me an email, say you want the coffee and cards. You'll get this stamp set. It's $25. That includes tax and shipping, and for me to ship it to you with the card kits. And you'll get enough stuff to make 2 each of all 4 of these cards. And this paper, you haven't seen it. This is one of the celebrations papers coming up in January. So you'll actually get some to play with ahead of time, because you'll get them for these cards. So if you're interested in the December coffee and cards, way to goat, just drop me an email, let me know, and I will get them. We'll get added up. I'll PayPal you an invoice and we'll be ready to go. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to drop me a line and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for joining me today.